Let's do an example of creating a function, and we are to write a function to calculate acceleration of a mass with input of force and mass. So basically, if I know how much force is acting on a given mass, what should be the acceleration in that mass? So again, go to new, and we will create a new function. And we know what we are trying to do. We are trying to calculate acceleration, so we can just give it a name of acceleration. And this name is of course up to you, but at the same time make sure you give it a name which makes sense. Otherwise you will have real difficulty later on looking for these functions after you have created. Now in our case we have two inputs. We're going to give it force and mass, and notice how I'm using uppercase or lowercase in combination. It's up to you however you feel comfortable using it. And on the output side I'm going to put ACC, and that's what I want to call acceleration. And here I can provide a little description of this function. The name is acceleration, and then the description can be convert force and mass to acceleration. Again, this comment is going to be helpful in knowing what this function is supposed to do. And then lastly, the formula. So ACC is equal to force divided by mass, and then with a semicolon to suppress the echo. And this is the function. And now we have to save it. So if you click save, it has automatically put the name of the function as the name of the file, which makes sense because we don't want to be using different names. And you will see a file named acceleration has been created. Now I can go to my command prompt. I can clear the screen to make it go away the previous work, and now I can type in acceleration, and let's say I'm applying 5 newtons of force on 0.1 kilograms of mass. And you can see how I have used both inputs in the same order in which I created the function. And if I press enter, it will tell me that you will be moving this mass with an acceleration of 50 meters per second per second. So I hope this example helps you understand how a function is created in MATLAB. You have several exercises in your lab 1. Make sure you write those functions. You test a few outputs. The way I expect you to give me your results are the copy paste your function in your lab report, and also copy paste this part which shows how you ran the function and how it provided the output. This concludes the tutorial.